Hello, it's Napper from Enduro Engineering, and today we're going to install some radiator braces and radiator guards on this 2017 XCF 250. And those part numbers are 11017 for the radiator braces and 12017 for the radiator guards. And the tools that we're going to need today really is all we're going to really need is a 4mm Allen, an 8mm T-handle, and a 6mm socket. If you're going to do it on a two-stroke, you might want to have some pliers on hand to get the fuel line clamps off. So we're going to start by taking off the seat. Then next we go on to remove the fuel tank. So you got the one bolt here in the center of the tank, and then you're going to have two shroud bolts on each side, on the inside there, that you'll have to remove. After you remove all your bolts from the tank, then the next two things you're going to have to disconnect the fuel pump harness from the tank, which is right here. And then also you're going to have to disconnect your fuel line. Now we're going to drain out some of the coolant, so when you unhook the top radiator hose, it doesn't pour all over. Some people want to drain it all out. I prefer not to. You just have to let out a little bit so we can just pull the top hose away and get your braces on. And you can just release your radiator cap to help with the flow. Okay, now we're going to take our 6mm socket and loosen up the hose clamp on the radiator. Pop your radiator off like so. You're going to take the inside clamp, but before doing that, you're going to take your M6 by 8mm button head and this rubber bumper and screw that onto the threaded hole on the inside brace, like so. And you have these two locating holes here. It fits into the radiator on these two holes there. Like so, and go ahead and just set your radiator like that. A couple things before we do put the guard onto the brace. We're going to install our rubber bushings in the brace. There's two holes here. You get two of these. Snap those into place, like so. You have two more rubber cushions. There's two spots on the guard with threaded holes, and we're going to install those as well. Again, you'll be using the M6 by 8mm button head bolt to install those. So now we're going to take a radiator guard and mount it to the inside of the radiator brace with these two M6 by 18 button heads. So just kind of thread those in by hand on upper and lower. And I would just snug these up. I wouldn't tighten these up completely just yet till you get all your bolts started on the outside. It'll make it a lot easier on you getting all your bolts started. Now we're going to take our outside brace. This goes on the inside of the guard like so. You can take your M6 by 18 button heads and just thread those into the upper connection point of the guard and the lower, and again just finger tight those. Then you have your M6x8s that go on the outside. There's 2 threaded pieces on the back. So you have the upper one right here and the lowers right here. And then once you get both these bolts started, go ahead and tighten those down tight. Now you're going to move on to the outside of the brace. Again, you have the 3 M6x8, and then you have 3 locations here to bolt the guard to the brace. And now you can start and go back and tighten everything up around the brace and the guard once you have everything attached. And at this point, after you have everything tightened up, so your 2 outside to the guard out here, and also your guard to the brace, once you get all those tightened, go ahead and reattach your hose to the upper part of the radiator. And tighten your hose clamp now, because we are done with this process. So with the supplied 3 6x10 button heads, we're going to attach the mount to the front. Now you have these 2 white spacers that go on the inside of the stock mount from the radiator onto the frame like so. Go ahead and locate your mount on the radiator. Use the supplied 2 M16 flange head bolts and tighten your radiator to the frame of the motorcycle. Now the coolant that you drained out, now would be a good time to replenish that. And now we're going to use these rubber straps to attach your radiator shrouds to the radiator. We're going to pop out the stock aluminum bushings, like so. These just threads through like this. And we do have an option if you'd like. I know on some of the bikes that we use around here, we actually drill a 3/8 hole up and over for a little bit tighter fit of the shrouds, and we'll do that now. You can see the location, and that just helps hold the shroud a little bit tighter to the bike. I like to cross these like so, and you're taking your rubber strap, mounting to that hook, and then taking this one down to that hook for a nice tight fit. All right, that includes our instruction video of the radiator braces and radiator guards, the 11-017 and the 12-017. Should be all set to go out and squirt some dirt in your dirt bike, and don't forget to put your EE sticker at a nice appropriate spot. Have a great day.